years, yeah. But seriously, over the years, Laura and I have shared some really great memories. From Ritter Lane to Annabelle, Florida to Dewey, birthday and engagements, but also the birth of my daughter. I just want to thank you for being such an amazing Aunt Lala to her. Thank you for loving my child unconditionally like she was your own. She has an amazing role model in you, and for that, I'm truly blessed. Along with the good memories, also came hard times. And honestly, I do not know what I would have done without Lauren at those times. She is without a doubt the most loving and kind person, and I'm so glad that she found her happy ever after, because no one deserves it more than her. On that note, thank you. On that note, I want to end my speech by raising my glass of Lauren and Bob. And I want to tell you guys, I love you guys like Kanye loves Kanye.
Let's hear it for our matron of honor, ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Anna Russell. And next, I would like to reintroduce the best man, Mr. Stephen Shoup.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Steve Shoup. Most commonly referred to as just Shoup, as I'm sure you'll hear throughout the rest of the night. So I'm not very good at writing speeches, so I did prepare a song. DJ, hit that beat. You didn't get my email? Alright. Well, it's a good thing I got a plan B, I guess. I apologize, my speech is a little longer than Anna's. Anna, you did a fantastic job.
Hey, you got, man. How you dinner?
Just chill, Riz. First of all, Lauren, you look absolutely stunning tonight, and more than anything else, you look extremely happy. Bobby, you look pretty good yourself. I'd like you two to really take a second and look around the room, because every single one of us are here because of you two. So soak this moment in. We really appreciate you two putting on this event for everyone, and you guys sure know how to throw a party. So now the good stuff. Bobby. Bobbert. Bob. My best friend. I've known Bobby since elementary school. It all started about, I don't know, I guess the summer right after 3rd grade, okay? I was complaining about my teacher, big old Miss Murphy. She gave me a D on my report card. It's pretty ridiculous. Now, I was never a good student by any means, but the harder I went on Miss Murphy, the harder Bobby laughed. And I knew right then and there we had something special. So we always hung out after that, whether it was football, or home run derby in the neighborhood, or video games. And for those of you who don't know, Bobby's a huge gamer. Of course, that streak ended about 7 years ago when he met old Lauren here. So I used to walk to his house, I'd cut through his neighbor's yard and go tap on his window. That was our thing. He'd come let me in the front door, and by the time I got back to his room, I'd have to kind of clear a path of all the Pepsi cans and Dallas Cowboys memorabilia that he had around his room. Yes, you heard me correct. Bobby used to be a Dallas Cowboys fan. And as far as the Pepsi cans go, I kid you not, literally, he would drink a case a day. But I'm really happy that he grew out of that phase, because now he's running marathons and pulling flags on the football field. It's pretty remarkable that we've stayed friends all these years. I mean, you guys know how it goes. especially being friends with me, because I tend to push things to the limit sometimes. I can vividly remember Bobby coming over to my house one time to come play Tony Hawk, and he kept going on and on about this new fleece he just bought, and well, it was like mid-70s that day, and me and my brother literally had like a water balloon fight earlier that day. So I'm holding a water balloon in my hand as he's walking down to my house, wearing his black fleece, and by the time he gets down there, he's like, don't even think about it. This is this look he's giving me. But by the time he mutters out the words, I dare you, I rocked his brand new fleece. I remember seeing the water beat off of it like a duck, and I didn't stick around. I ran. I went inside my house, locked the door. Because literally, mind you, Bobby has never grown. Like, this is the size that I met him in 3rd grade. I mean, I was like half the size I am now, so I wasn't sticking around for that at all. But it's a good thing that Bobby is a forgiving friend, because I probably wouldn't have survived childhood. So not only do I push things to the limits, but sometimes, well, we're total opposites. See, Bobby's always on time, and me, I'm always late. I'm an animal lover, and Bobby can kind of take him or leave him. I'm an outdoors, love nature, hunting, fishing. Bobby wanted nothing to do with it growing up. So even a few years back, we all went camping at some remote spot up in PA, and Bob and Lauren packed it up at like 2 a.m., hightailed it, they were gone. Now, I'm not sure they couldn't handle the great outdoors, or the fact that I was rapping Eminem outside their tent at the top of my lungs after about 20 beers. But that's neither here nor there. So for those of you who wish to hear me rap Eminem, you can find me at the bar in about 2 hours. I'll be about 20 beers deep again.
Yeah, right.
Speaking of heading out in the middle of the night, you guys might want to keep tabs on these two. They've been known to sneak out of a few events without saying anything to anybody. So Bobby and I were roommates in college, and he's literally the reason that I even survived college. I used to have $20 a week that I would live off of, and after $2 you call it Sagrados rolled around, I'd be fresh out of money. So Bobby would pay for meals, and you know, if he'd see me at the bar and I was out of money, he would buy me drinks. If I seen a cute girl, I'd probably buy her drinks, and when the bartender asked me, you know, what tab's that going under, I'd whisper, Trala. Bobby's been more than a friend to me, and I've tormented him over the years, just like any little brother would do to their older brother. So Bobby's an only child, but make no mistake, he is my brother, and we are family. I could literally stand up here all night and go on and on with stories that we've had together over the years. I guess when you've been friends for over 20 years and we've worked together since we were 16, what else would you expect? And speaking of work, Bobby's literally one of the hardest workers you'd ever want to meet. He will give you everything he's got all the time, and I'm sure that marriage with him will be no different. There isn't a phone number in my phone that I would call before calling that man right there. Because Bobby's always there for you when you need him. And I've needed him a few times. I have no doubt that he will make an incredible husband. Lauren, you made an excellent choice. So Lauren, again, you look beautiful tonight. Am I right, guys? I know that early on, you and I have had our fair share of ups and downs. But I can honestly say that standing here in this moment tonight, I was jealous. I was jealous of the fact that I was no longer Bobby's best friend. You were. And over the last 7+ years that I've known you, I've learned that your love for Bob runs deep. You'd be willing to go all in and risk it all for Bobby. I don't know that you guys have ever fought. I've never seen you guys fight. The only thing Bob's ever complained to me about was the fact that you never finish your laundry. I don't even know what that means.
Seriously, is that page 1?
You are his other half, and today you guys became one as a whole. And you both have found true love, and that's very rare in today's world. So Lauren, if you don't know already, you're getting not just a great guy and partner for life, you're getting the greatest guy that I've ever known. Bobby will be there for you from now until the end of time. Whether you need a ride at 2 a.m. because you've had too many Rolling Rocks, or you just need a shoulder to cry on, or maybe someone to talk to until the sun comes up. You know, I've never been a best man before, and I can honestly say that this is one of the highlights of my lifetime. It's a real honor to stand up here beside you both today. And the Reinhardts are not losing a daughter as much as they're gaining an extraordinary son. Bob, your friendship means the world to me, and there's no one else quite like you. It's usually an expression when someone says, like, you would give the shirt off your back, but you truly would. You're the most selfless person I've ever known, and I'm so grateful that we got to grow up together. I hope you know that Jenna and I will be there for you as we continue on this journey throughout this life. So like I said, Bobby's my older brother, so I get to officially welcome Lauren to the family. So if everyone could please raise your glasses. Sorry that was a little winded. Remember to enjoy each day you guys share together. Remember to love passionately without any reserve. Remember to keep each other second and God first, and the rest will fall into place. So if everyone can raise your glasses, I wish you both a lifetime of happiness, and may God bless your marriage. To the Trollas.
Let's hear it one more time for our best man, Mr. Stephen Shu. Ladies and gentlemen, your first course has already been served. It's a salad. Enjoy.